Vessel terms, they are words that we use to describe different aspects of ships, and we're going to have a look at a few of them. We start off with LOA, which is an abbreviation for length overall, which is just that, the largest length in the hull of a vessel. KVL, the construction waterline. We use the Norwegian abbreviation. In English, it's fairly similar. This is the length of the waterline, or the waterline when the ship is loaded to its maximum summer draft, the summer loading line. AP, the aft perpendicular, is typically a vertical line through the center of the rudder shaft, whereas the fore perpendicular is a vertical line through the foremost point of the construction waterline, as we see on the figure. LPP, length between perpendiculars, is the distance between the fore perpendicular and the aft perpendicular, and the LPP will always be similar to or smaller than the construction waterline. A few more definitions. T is used as an abbreviation for draft, which is the distance from the waterline at the moment to the bottom of the keel. F, freeboard, that's the distance from the waterline up to the deck line, and the deck line must be clearly marked on the hull side, as we see the red line there. The loading mark is a permanent marking on both sides of the vessel that indicate the maximum allowed draft. And the minimum freeboard correspondent with the loading mark is stated in the vessel instructions. So there we have loading mark and deck line at the side of the figure there, and the distance between them is the minimum allowed freeboard. And we see an example of vessel instructions here where we have største beregnede dypgående, largest allowed draft midships 1.911 meters, and then the corresponding freeboard to the deck line 730 millimeters in this case. Molded depth, that's the distance from the deck line to the keel midships, and we see that molded depth is the same as the draft at any time plus the freeboard. That's the molded depth or molded draft. B is an abbreviation for breadth or the width. Normally it's the largest width of the hull. Displacement is the weight of the vessel with everything in it. The unit is metric tons of 1,000 kilos. Dead weight, that is everything that's not permanently fixed on board the vessel. This means cargo, fuel, the weight of the crew, provisions, spare parts, water, etc. The unit, still metric tons. Light ship, that is the weight of the empty ship. Unit is tons. So we see that displacement equals light ship weight plus the dead weight at any given time. We say that the payload, that is the part of the dead weight that is available for cargo, for paying cargo.